In life, two people can face the exact same situation and emerge with entirely different outcomes. Why does one see opportunity where another meets a dead end? Consider the story of Jane and Mark, who both lost their jobs unexpectedly. Jane viewed the job loss as an insurmountable setback and became overwhelmed with fear. Mark, on the other hand, saw it as a chance to pursue a long-held passion and began developing a new business idea. Within a year, Mark had successfully launched a startup, while Jane remained stalled, hesitant to move forward. The secret lies in the way our thoughts shape reality, turning abstract cognition into tangible experience. The difference is not luck, nor is it raw talent. The true distinction lies in the invisible realm of mental programming, the deeply ingrained beliefs, habitual thoughts, and unconscious narratives that shape every perception and decision. As the psychologist William James asserted, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. The external environment is not solely a consequence of individual actions. It reflects underlying cognitive patterns that shape our perceptions. Outcomes, interpersonal dynamics, and emotional states originate in mental processes." This phenomenon, often referred to as the law of the mind, posits that persistent thoughts and beliefs shape one's personal experience. Supporting this view, research in cognitive behavioral therapy underscores how altering thought patterns can lead to changes in mood and behavior. Additionally, studies in neuroplasticity reveal that the brain can reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life, illustrating the malleable nature of the human mind. Napoleon Hill famously declared, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Many people get caught up in the conceiving part. They dream big, set ambitious goals, and create elaborate vision boards. Yet they often overlook the crucial second component, belief. Without genuine belief, even the most vivid dreams remain unfulfilled. To bridge the gap between belief and action, consider integrating a simple daily routine. 1. Start each morning by identifying one belief that aligns with your goal. Write it down in a journal. 2. Throughout the day, consciously affirm this belief to yourself, especially during moments of doubt. 3. Reflect each evening on how this belief influenced your actions and decisions, adjusting as necessary to bolster your confidence in it. By translating belief into a daily practice, you allow it to become an integral part of your ongoing journey towards your goals. Your subconscious mind is not swayed by mere words or surface-level affirmations. It is moved by the force of conviction. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you unwaveringly believe to be true about yourself and your world. It's natural to initially feel skeptical about adopting new beliefs, especially when they challenge long-held narratives. To overcome this skepticism, begin by affirming small, believable statements about yourself. For instance, instead of saying, "I am entirely confident in all situations," start with, "I am becoming more confident each day." These incremental affirmations can build your confidence and conviction over time. Remember, building belief is a gradual process, and it's okay to take small steps. As Joe Dispenza has said, your personality creates your personal reality. If, at the core of your being, you harbor the belief that you are not enough, that silent conviction will relentlessly undermine every opportunity that comes your way. You may deflect compliments, undervalue your contributions, and postpone pursuing your dreams not due to laziness or lack of ambition, but because your mind is fiercely loyal to the identity it believes you possess. As Gay Hendricks observed, each of us has an inner thermostat setting that determines how much love, success, and creativity we allow ourselves to enjoy. This is why Earl Nightingale referred to thought as the strangest secret. He proclaimed, "We become what we think about." Notice, Nightingale does not say we become what we wish for or what we talk about, but rather what we think about consistently and with feeling. Consider the mind as fertile soil. It is indifferent to what is planted, whether flowers of hope or weeds of doubt. It faithfully nurtures whatever seeds are sown with consistent repetition and genuine emotion. In the words of Charles F. Hunnell, The law of attraction will certainly and unerringly bring to you the conditions, environment, and experiences in life corresponding with your habitual, characteristic, predominant mental attitude. If an individual's internal narrative is characterized by self-doubt or negative expectations, these cognitions may manifest as self-fulfilling prophecies. The subconscious mind aligns external circumstances with internalized beliefs and expectations. Here's the liberating truth. If your thoughts have the power to confine you, they also possess the power to liberate you. As Victor Frankl wrote, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. A deeper examination of the law of the mind reveals practical applications. One recommended approach involves identifying a limiting belief, documenting it, and reframing it as a positive affirmation. For instance, replacing "I am not good enough" with "I am learning skills to succeed and grow" may initiate significant cognitive transformation. This process-focused wording emphasizes that your capabilities can expand and evolve over time. To better uncover these limiting beliefs, consider reflecting on questions such as, "What do I tell myself when I fail?" or "Which thoughts keep me from pursuing my goals?" These prompts can help make the discovery and reprogramming of beliefs more accessible. The conscious mind, the aspect of you that assesses, chooses, and strategizes, is like the captain of a vast ship. The subconscious mind, by contrast, is the loyal and powerful crew below deck. Whatever commands the captain issues, the crew executes without question or hesitation. Consider a moment in your life when a single thought changed the course of your day. A moment when telling yourself "I always fail" led to feelings of defeat, or when affirming "I am capable and learning quickly" inspired a burst of energy and new opportunities. These memories highlight the influence your internal dialogue has on your reality. As Bruce Lipton notes, the subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind, and that is where the real change must occur. Each thought functions as an instruction to the subconscious mind. Beliefs serve as directives influencing behavior, while emotions provide motivational energy that determines the pace and intensity of action. Internal cognitive processes ultimately shape external experiences. Efforts to achieve success are often undermined by maladaptive cognitive programming. The primary task is to identify and reframe limiting beliefs, thereby shifting from self-sabotaging to self-empowering mental frameworks. This process is not left to chance, it is a conscious act of design. Begin by cultivating awareness of your inner thoughts and conversations. Observe the recurring patterns and themes in your thoughts. When you notice yourself voicing a limiting belief, pause and intentionally substitute it with an empowering alternative. As Louise Hay taught, you have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that. We think so often that we are helpless, but we're not. For example, replacing the statement, "I always make mistakes" with "I am improving with each attempt" can foster a more adaptive mindset. Initially, this practice may feel unnatural or even disingenuous, and it is quite common to experience doubts or awkwardness at first. Imagine a novice gardener who feels unsure about planting seeds, not yet convinced they'll sprout into a robust garden. But just like the gardener learns through nurturing each seed, you too will see growth in your beliefs. Consider the story of Sarah, a young professional who once struggled with affirmations. At first, she felt silly repeating positive statements to herself in the mirror, thinking it wouldn't make a difference. However, she persevered and committed to a daily routine of affirming her goals. Over time, Sarah noticed a shift in her confidence and outlook. She became more assertive at work, leading to new opportunities and increased job satisfaction. This transformation reinforced her belief in the power of affirmations. Similarly, Tom, a devoted father and student, found inspiration through positive thinking to balance his studies and family life. By regularly visualizing his desired outcomes, Tom managed to excel academically while maintaining quality time with his children. These stories highlight the universal applicability of growth through mindset, enabling people from diverse backgrounds to enhance their personal and professional journeys. Your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between vivid imagination and objective reality. With persistent repetition, these new thoughts gradually solidify into new beliefs, and those beliefs begin to shape your behaviors and outcomes. Visualization, affirmations, and gratitude are far more than just self-help buzzwords. They are proven psychological tools that allow you to harness the law of the mind. Research in the field of neuroplasticity, which examines how the brain can change in structure and function, supports the efficacy of these practices. By engaging in visualization and affirmations, you effectively rewire your brain to align with your goals, enhancing your capacity for success. As Jim Carrey once shared, I would visualize having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, "I like your work," and it would happen. Visualization of goals establishes a mental framework for the subconscious mind. Affirming positive beliefs reinforces neural pathways associated with adaptive outcomes. Practicing gratitude shifts cognitive focus toward positive aspects rather than perceived deficiencies. Your mind is in a perpetual state of creation. The only question is, what are you creating by default, without conscious intention? Pause for a moment and consider your dominant thought pattern. What occupies your mind most frequently? Take 30 seconds to jot down these thoughts. As Carl Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Personal transformation is more effectively achieved by reshaping internal self-perceptions rather than attempting to alter external circumstances. The external environment tends to reflect internal self-concept, as noted by Maxwell Maltz. Self-image sets the boundaries of individual accomplishment. The following is a recommended daily practice. Every morning, as soon as you feel your feet touch the floor, take this as your cue to center yourself before the day begins. Close your eyes and take several deep, calming breaths. Vividly imagine yourself already living the life you desire. Immerse yourself in the sensations of peace, confidence, and freedom. Allow yourself to fully experience those emotions for at least a minute, allowing them to anchor in your subconscious. Then, softly affirm to yourself, "This is who I am now." Let those words resonate, signaling to your subconscious that this new identity is not a distant dream but your present reality. With consistent practice, individuals may observe significant changes, including the emergence of new opportunities and supportive relationships. It is important to maintain realistic expectations, as results can vary and transformation may require several weeks or months. Recognizing this timeline can support sustained motivation and commitment. To enhance persistence, consider tracking small wins daily, as recognizing progress can provide a motivational boost. Using a habit tracker app can facilitate this process by providing visual evidence of your progress over time. Additionally, forming an accountability partnership can provide regular check-ins, helping you stay on course and adjust strategies as needed. Joining a supportive community can offer encouragement and accountability while navigating slow progress. Sharing experiences with others can keep you inspired and committed to your journey. Engage in regular motivational practices, such as setting weekly goals, reflecting on achievements, and celebrating milestones to maintain momentum and sustain focus on your growth objectives. What you focus on expands. What you expect, you invite into your life. What you believe, you inevitably build first in your mind and then in your tangible reality. To illustrate this, consider the example of someone overwhelmed by work, consistently worrying about their mounting tasks. Every day, this person dwells on the stress of deadlines, feeling anxiety intensify with each passing hour. As weeks go by, rather than diminishing, the workload seems to grow heavier, not because of more assignments, but because their unexamined focus on stress has multiplied its presence in their life. The lack of a conscious shift in perspective has materialized into a seemingly insurmountable burden. In this story, the individual's unchecked focus serves as a powerful reminder of how internal focus can directly lead to increased stress and pressure in tangible ways. As Wayne Dyer said, "Change the way you look at things and the things you look at change." The greatest power you will ever possess is the ability to choose your thoughts consciously. Every thought radiates energy, and with time and repetition, that energy crystallizes into matter. First as neural pathways in your brain, then as actions, habits, and ultimately the reality you experience. As Rhonda Byrne expressed, your thoughts become things. Individuals are not defined by previous thoughts or mental programming. Each person serves as the conscious observer and intentional creator of their internal experience. As Deepak Chopra states, you must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Consciously nurturing empowering thoughts, expansive beliefs, and inspiring mental imagery can facilitate observable changes in external reality, aligning it with an enhanced internal vision. You no longer need to struggle or fight for your worth. Think from it, believe in it, and live as though it is already true. Worthiness is not something you must earn. It is an identity you choose and embody. This striving for self-worth is unnecessary when it becomes an inherent part of one's identity. Worthiness is not something that is earned. Rather, it is chosen and embodied through belief and action. At Learn and Grow Summaries, we explore timeless ideas and modern psychology to help you reprogram your mind, elevate your self-image, and create a life of purpose, abundance, and inner peace. We'd like to invite you to join the conversation by sharing one breakthrough or insight in the comments below. Describe a moment when a shift in mindset led to a positive change, or detail a recent small win that encouraged your journey. By doing so, you take the first step in engaging with a growing community of like-minded individuals seeking to transform their lives. By sharing your experiences, you contribute to our collective journey toward fulfillment. Because when you learn to master your mind, you unlock the ability to master every aspect of your life. You can choose your next thought wisely.